When Gears of War came out, we were worried it would ruin other shooters for us due to its inventive gameplay.
We were pretty much right. If you don't let me take cover or do a SWAT turn, I don't really want to play you.
But another console shooter is out, and we were excited for the months leading up to its release. And we do assume it was too far along in development to cancel. So, here's our review of Lost Planet. How on Earth or deep space does someone lose a planet? I know a planet can lose its status.
I heard that, a-hole. You want to treat me like a soccer ball? Go ahead. I'm comfortable with who I am.
Quiet. No one likes a wanky planet. Lost Planet Extreme Condition for the 360 doesn't seem entirely lost. There's plenty of hard-working folks around. As pretty much every game gets water right these days, it's nice to see its white fluffy sibling equally captivating. Just look at the stuff, and yet, there's more. We open the game with a never-ending backstory. Our hero, a harmlessly monikered guy named Wayne, is of course overhauled and built to kill. It's revenge he's after, maybe a bit of the local talent.
How about 2-on-1?
I'm beginning to like your planet.
Wayne is pretty much hassled right from the get-go. Early levels educate you quickly as to Wayne's range of motion. Digging, shouldering large weapons, jumping, and climbing are all on the menu. Lethal conveyance is everywhere, and levels are breathtakingly vast. Add to the denture dissolving tension the fact that Wayne's bionic fuel supply decreases over time. This makes a constant golden shower a must. As you press through blinding clouds of enemy ordnance, one must always be aware of Wayne's need to feed. Wayne's world changes dramatically as he traverses the terrain of the misplaced planet. Look, I know what you're thinking. Here comes the next play comment on the anatomical similarity of this thing to a certain nether porthole. Forget it. Not this time. Where were we? So Wayne's tumbling through the bowels of the planet and, hey, look out! Hemorrhoids! Better get your Preparation H gun out, Wayne. Poor Wayne is often defecated into extremely compromising situations. Poor Wayne. There's a staggering array of combatants in the title. What's that, you say? Is the game challenging? You tell me. Holy shit. Another breath-relieving element in the title are the bosses. Think Shadow the Colossus, think God of War, but think of something fast. Sadly, this foregrounds some of the title's more annoying features. The button you use to pick up a weapon is the same one that ejects your booty in a harm's way. No es bueno, Senor Capcom. Another downside is your mech's rearmament routine. In order to replace your weapon with a fully loaded one, you must place the side with the empty gun next to the full one. In the heat of furious combat, when the fog of war is thick, this caused a lot of full weapons discharge. Let's face it, nobody likes premature ejaculation. With a huge variety of mechs, enemies, beautiful environments, and worthy multiplayer elements, these few shortfalls are really out of place. A 4.
Hey, look, everybody, I found Charmonica on the lewd tube.
Out of 5. Lost Planet Extreme Condition for the PS3 is the exact definition of the phrase late to the party. It's been a year since we played this on the Xbox 360, and although we still enjoy the game, this revamp feels pretty unnecessary.
Understood.
Let's get the bad news out of the way. The frame rate can be dodgy on the PS3, which is especially strange considering that they've had over a year to fine-tune this one for Sony's system. At the time, we were impressed by the next-gen graphics, but those are current-generation graphics now, and they're no longer cutting-edge, especially the unconvincing explosions. Yeah, that's just bad. That would be acceptable if this was Final Fantasy XI or perhaps Windows Vista, but this is a freaking video game where you shoot gigantic alien bugs. Also, there's a real lack of significant exclusive extras. All you get is the downloadable content from the 360 version and the bonus characters from the PC version.
I don't know about that.
And now the bright side. There is still a fun game to be played here.
Great.
You control hunky amnesiac Wayne as he fights off the evil alien scum so horrible it could only be called the Acrid.
This is bad!
Much of the gameplay requires precision shooting of the devious insects so that you can abstractly harvest the energy-rich goo from their hindquarters. It sounds dirtier than it actually is. And we still love the game's distinctive Arctic setting. There's just something very cool about controlling a giant robot suit in the snow as you mow down wave after wave of hostile alien spiders. It reminds us of Christmas. But it's hard to recommend this game to anyone who ever tried out the earlier versions. Lost Planet Extreme Condition for the PS3 gets a bone-chilling 3.
All done.
Out of 5. Methinks this Lost Planet franchise is getting less lost every second. I thought the Lost Planet was supposed to be special, a perfect place to hang out. You know, run around a seemingly desolate planet, fighting big ol' insects. Ew, he stinks. But now the expansion pack has arrived. Everything's changed. Or has it? With Lost Planet Extreme Condition Colonies Edition, or LPECCE for short, you get another return visit to a planet that really hasn't changed much. There's still a whole slew of ugly, scaly-looking creatures of all shapes and sizes that have to be destroyed. And no, they're not Joan Rivers. Hey-yo! They're called Acrids, and they were here first. Single player has some new modes to venture out into, like a boss rush mode. Oh look, Avalanche. However, the multiplayer action is better. New stuff like 8 new weapons and maps. This map takes place in the desert. This map doesn't. But the biggest addition, dare I say the biggest addition, is the ability to play the game as an Acrid. Ah, I'm an Acrid. Finally, I am free. And we're back. Like I've said, it's still the same Lost Planet. If you weren't feeling Lost Planet before, this won't change your mind. But if you're a hardcore Lost Planeteer who really can't get enough Lost Planet for some reason, and you really love multiplayer, then look no further than this game. Lost Planet Extreme Condition Colonies Edition gets 3 Acrids out of 5.